Studio audience today,
sis.
you know what I'm saying? So we got
Yes,
some
man.
questions, yo. I mean, look,
A Rizzle.
it's Friday. It's been a long week,
Long.
and I'm gonna tell you this: it's been a tough week.
Yeah.
It's been a tough week for Croxxbone, for AHP, and for Croxxbone. We lost a big one this week, right?
Yeah.
And we laid them to rest this week, and so it wasn't the same as you always expect. Like sadness is sadness, but we did a lot of strengthening, a lot of laughing, a lot of support, and a lot of building up also, right? And it make you realize that you can't shy away from it, man. Ain't nobody gonna escape this sucker alive.
No.
Ain't none of y'all getting out alive. So today is gonna get a little heavy, and I hope y'all got your drinks. Hope you got your drinks, because we're going to be doing a little pick your poison. We're going to do a little talking about some big stuff, right? Because they told me, Dave, you can't always talk about relationships, man. Some people don't want to talk about that. Some people want to hear about some science, some bigger stuff, things like that, right? So I'm bringing it to the table. Now, we usually start this thing with a pretty softball question, something not too tough, not anything big. So you ready for today?
Let's do it.
All right, then. Our starting question is, do you believe in heaven?
Damn.
Softball, baby, soft pitch.
That's not even softball. That's fucking major league fastball.
Do you believe in heaven?
I mean, that's tough, bro.
White Jesus or black Jesus?
Ugh. Do you believe in heaven? See, because look, so okay, what we know about heaven, we got to realize first off is it was given to us through religion.
Absolutely.
Right? And all of us in this room are not particularly religious people.
Absolutely.
Myself included in that, right?
Me too.
So, if yourself included in that. So, if you're not a religious person, then you can't necessarily trust that heaven is the answer.
You can't.
Now, I'm more of a scientific person, and science says we ain't got no idea.
How?
We got no idea what happens next.
How?
So that means it leaves everything on the table. If you don't know what the answer is, the possible answer could be anything.
It's all about belief.
Do we agree there? If you don't know what the answer is, the possible answer could be anything. And that's the same for even like if you was doing a math question. Like I'm not saying the answer can be anything. I'm saying the possible answer. If you don't know, then you have all possibilities on the table, right? So I think I've imagined heaven a few different ways, or the afterlife, we should say. And that's what we'll say. This conversation is going to be about the afterlife.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Let's go.
I'm glad you said you're okay with that. Because I've imagined heaven to be different for everyone.
I'm sure.
So I'd like to start off with, if you got to choose, if you got to design heaven, what would heaven be like?
That'd be dope. If I got to design heaven, I mean, it'd be like the most happiest place on earth.
Wait, heaven would be on earth?
Heaven on earth, baby.
I mean, are you saying that, or are you saying for real you'd make heaven Like
maybe it would
someplace
be like a better earth on heaven. Like I'd have all my people there that pass, you know what I'm saying? We're kicking it. It's mad barbecues every day with the most delicious and delectable foods. Fields and fields of the stuff that we like. Just you can go, just pick it off the bush.
See, now we got a problem.
What?
And it ties right in, because that's what most people would say is they want everybody who they love there with them and stuff.
Yeah.
What if those people don't think heaven is what you think heaven is?
But it's your heaven.
It is your heaven, but now you're bringing their soul to your heaven.
I mean, but maybe their soul can exist multi-dimensional in multiple heavens.
So now you're splitting them. They have to be in multiple heavens. They have their heaven, and then a version of them is in your heaven.
I mean, everything.
Multiverse heaven? Is that what we're talking about?
Marvel heaven.
Marvel heaven.
Marvel
Wait.
heaven.
Nobody said Marvel.
Nobody said Marvel? Trademark infringement?
Draw that back.
Yeah, multiverse does not belong to Marvel itself, okay? Multiverse theory.
Multiple universes.
Now, I've thought about that, though, because, I mean, how much would that suck? Like, you
Universes.
die and you chilling in your perfect heaven, and then you get dragged into somebody else's heaven because they wanted you there?
You're missing what I'm saying. It could be the thoughts of that person manifested
Your
in
version
your
of
heaven.
that person.
Thank you.
Yo, ACB says they
Thank
believe in heaven.
They don't have to be there.
That's what's up.
Wait, say that part again?
Your version of that person, how you want to have remembered them.
So it's not that person. It's your it's
Not
almost like
necessarily
an avatar of that person.
Not necessarily their actual soul.
Just an avatar of them.
Sure.
So we're in like a hologram is what heaven is now.
I mean, now you making heaven into Coachella with Tupac.
Did I do that, or did y'all
You
do
just
that?
said hologram. We just
said
said
hologram.
no one
Y'all
said
said
hologram.
an avatar of the. I mean, we agreed.
I mean, we didn't say it
If
was
it's not the
Avatar,
person-
But if you want to put that name on it, sure.
I'm saying if it's not the person, the entity of this person,
It is an entity of the person.
then you're pulling that person into your heaven.
We're not pulling
And
that
entities.
person.
There are many entities of the person.
No. There's one version of you. There's one you right now. Now
So-
we understand if we're talking about multiverse theory, there could be a whole bunch of versions of you. But we're talking about still Earth 616, like Mario said, like Max said. In Earth 616, there's one Big C. Now when Big C passes, which we don't want it to be anytime soon, but one day Big C is gonna go on. When he goes on, that is still only one version of 616's Big C's soul or whatever it may be. Are we saying that is split amongst everybody's version of heaven, maybe? Or are we saying that version gets copied? It's like a copy of you in everybody's heaven who wants you there? What are we saying?
So look,
Every entity gets its own soul.
So look.
Wait, what?
When you and I
Every
die,
enti-
and we meet up with Big C in this multiverse heaven that he's explaining here, you and I know Big C differently. I'm not gonna get the same version of him that you would because I don't know that side of Big C that he's shown to you. Same way that you're not seeing the Big C that I know.
But to even piggyback, in my heaven, it would be like almost like he's saying like a time lapse of a person at a particular time in their life. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what we doing. That's
So
what
they not just
Talking
picking.
about creating your own heaven.
Yeah, but that's what we talking.
How can you create your own heaven? You don't know what heaven is.
That's what the conversation is about, though. What would your heaven be? Let's talk about what it looks like. That's what the conversation
It's just
is about, right?
like I said, you have like it might be your homeboys that you played 8th grade football with, but you only know them at that point.
Yeah. You don't know
You see what I'm
they
saying?
grew up and came to be.
Thank you.
That's the only time you knew that.
Thank you.
So you're saying in your heaven you would have images of the people, not the people. You would have that image of what you knew. Just like you said, I know a part of Big C that you don't know.
Everybody's
though.
an image. No people are up there. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? No. Oh, well, hold on, maybe because it's his heaven, right? And we don't know. So I'm assuming. First off, let's back it up.
Okay.
When we're talking about the afterlife, do we agree that we're talking about whatever is running this body? Because I think it's 3 parts here. You've got whatever's running this body is the real me. You got my brain, which is how whatever's running this body tells this body to do what it's going to do. That's the computer. And then you got my actual body, which carries out those actions. 3 different parts.
Your body's just a shell, though.
Now the soul, whatever you want to call it, the soul, the spirit, whatever you want to call that, that's what's running my brain. My brain is what runs this body. Are we on the same page there, or we disagree?
I'm with you.
We all agree that is some semblance of that. So now, when this body and this brain give up, when they done, I personally don't believe that whatever is running this sucker is limited to that as well. Because when I'm asleep and my stuff is shut down, I'm still moving around. I'm still getting and I'm still living and dreaming, right? So that just leads me to believe it's more. Do we all agree it's some sort of more, maybe? Or it's a potential for more?
So everyone goes to heaven or no one goes to heaven?
We ain't even got that right there. Right now we're asking, do we agree that there is the potential for more after the body is dead? Yeah. We're not even talking about what it possibly could be.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Big C?
I got you. I'm with it.
So those are our 5. Right now we're at something's running this body, and there's a possibility for more after this body dies. And then so what I'm saying is whatever was running this body is still what was running that body. Now y'all are telling me there's one for your heaven of what was running this body. There's one for your heaven of what was running this body. That's what I'm asking. What happens to that was running this body? Does that get split between all these different heavens? Or does that exist somewhere else?
You're talking about someone taking pieces, basically, of you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have thoughts of this person that are manifested in your heaven. Not the person of themselves. Not that. Just the thoughts manifest.
That's what I was saying. The image. That's what I meant by the image.
Okay, well, I'm
it's a manifestation of the thoughts.
There you go.
But it's not that
Absolutely.
that what was running that person's body.
I don't know what was
no,
running that
because I'm
person's
saying,
body.
because when we think about heaven, what Catholics and Christians believe is that what was running this body goes to heaven. That is in heaven with all the other whatevers were running their bodies that made it to heaven. They're not an image of it. It's not a version. You know, I mean, I'm just saying that's what they believe.
Yeah, that's
what we're saying here now is that we think, you guys at least think, it's different than that. Huh?
Yeah, we're explaining his heaven.
So then come on up here and talk to us about your heaven. Come on up here. We got room on the couch. No homo. Get on up there. Am I still in the screen? Because if I ain't in the screen, we ain't got no room. We got to take this off. All right, we in there. Let's go. So this is the Wolf Man for y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, and he is Croxxbone official. And what we're asking him. So right now, let's throw the question to you, Wolf Man. Give us. Oh, watch that wire. Watch that wire.
It would only be fair to let Carl finish his rendition.
I mean, he gave us.
You said it was our heaven, bro.
You stopped him and ran into a, dissecting, but he didn't finish.
That is true.
All right, so go ahead. Finish telling us the rest of your heaven.
I mean, now I got to go back.
Start from the gate.
I kind of forgot.
Tell us your heaven. Start from the gate.
Heaven.
Be careful with that wire. It's good.
Where was I with heaven? Oh, the fields of unlimitedness, the delicious food. Like heaven had streets of the dopest food trucks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good shit.
You see what I'm saying? Like heaven had what?
You still gotta eat.
I
would love to eat.
Bro, this is my heaven. You are really critical.
I'm just
asking.
asking.
My heaven.
I'm asking.
Isn't it?
Very.
Like, let me think about where I'm gonna send you in my hell. I'm done. I'm done. See you in my hell. For David.
So wait, if we eating, is it no poop at least?
Come on, man. Who's thinking about that, bro? Like,
it's heaven. Can we at least get rid of that?
Come on, man. You're too critical.
Can we at least get rid of that? If we gotta eat.
Shits feel good.
Damn. Only because you have to.
Come on, man. Where's your food gonna go?
It's heaven.
It's my heaven. It's my heaven. It's bullshit.
Nigga.
I don't understand.
What the fuck?
Why, first of all, no. I'm gonna
Are
take
we
it
really
further.
talking about if you shit in heaven or not?
That's what I don't understand. See what I'm saying? He's critical of my heaven. I don't understand why. It's no need for that. It's no need for that.
Oh.
Like everyone has an OLED
now heaven has
TV.
toilets again.
No, man, no one's saying that, man. Why are you even bringing toilets into heaven, man? If you don't think about it, I'm not manifesting taking a shit in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Come on. This dude thought, no one thought about that except for you.
You said we gotta eat. I thought eating was done once.
Come on, I'm thinking, bro. Look, why you want to not eat
anymore?
No.
Really?
What if
I don't eat now.
What if eating
Thank you. Thank
If he's
you.
making his own heaven, I get it.
Thank
I personally
you.
don't want
This
to have
dude's
to get to
heaven
All right,
is
so
gonna
that
have
means
like
I'm also
pink
getting
goo.
hungry in heaven, and that means
No,
you
no,
sit
no,
there
no,
and have
no, no.
some.
See, he's
See,
taking
listen.
it too far.
This is heaven. Remember,
He's taking
So,
it too far.
There's no discomfort. He's eating for pleasure. Taste.
And
Love
you
it.
can't get fatter, I assume. Because if you're eating for pleasure, that leads to
But
obesity on Earth.
if it's heaven, it don't matter. Cause all the chicks in my heaven like me no matter what. Big or small, B. It's my heaven, son.
So now we got to worry about our body shape changing in heaven?
No, you don't. You don't have to worry. It's heaven, B. You don't have to worry.
No worries.
It's no Hakuna Matata in heaven.
You don't have to worry.
I thought he was going to go, hey man, you see
Let
my
go.
bag over there? I thought he was going to go with what? What you about to say?
Don't worry about your body, man. It's gonna
It's
be taken care
heaven.
of.
Don't worry about your bag.
You gotta work out.
You don't have to work out.
Unless that's what you like to do.
Or check it out.
Some
No.
people like to do that shit.
No. If you want to wake up and look like The Rock, muscle bound wise, you be like, fuck it, The Rock.
You look how you want to look.
Boom.
In
So heaven is
Heaven.
just some, so your heaven would be whatever you want it to be, whenever you want it to be that.
Sounds dope
That's what
to
we're
me.
talking about.
Is that what we're pretty
That's
much
what we're
saying?
talking about.
Whoa.
Creating our own heaven, right?
Whoa.
I mean, I'm asking you, what is your heaven? What is your heaven?
You just
Creating your own heaven,
You
whatever.
just simplified heaven.
Any of it.
You
Yeah,
just
basically-
simplified heaven.
Basically, it's whatever you want it to be.
Oh, my bad. No, that's the black one.
It's whatever you want it to be.
My bad. So
It's
heaven
just-
is whatever you want it to
If
be.
you like playing basketball and that's what you want to
Woo.
do every day, that'll be part of your day every
What?
day. You know, if you want to drive fast cars and fly planes,
This is
you
and
doing all
shoot
that
arrows
in
and dope guns.
all of that,
I just made this dude's
all of
heaven.
that,
So this is my thing,
all
man.
of that.
The real
What if you
question
shot
here,
guns?
bobsledding,
whatever you
down
want to
Mount
do.
Everest, you're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Whoa,
a lot
whoa.
of extra in heaven, man.
It's
I
whatever
wouldn't-
you
I
want it
wouldn't
to
bring
be.
Mount Everest to my heaven, but this is his heaven.
It's
That's what
whatever
I'm
you
saying.
want
Now
it
it's
to
a
be.
Mount Everest in everybody's heaven.
But is it like a Mount
And-
Everest, or is it like what you consider to be Mount Everest?
So look, this is what I'm saying though.
It's a satchel.
It's kind of a worrisome thought if we don't get to see the real version of each other anymore. To me,
What do
to
you
me.
mean?
like it feels like heaven should. If I'm thinking about the version of heaven or my version of heaven, I'm thinking it has to be something that applies to everybody. Something that would be okay for everybody to go to.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, for real. That's
Okay.
a great question.
because what we just talked about, how I believe there's a thing running this body and there's only one of them.
So you're saying heaven's gonna be the same for everybody?
No, I don't know. I don't know how it mentally plays out.
Why can't it be like a personal thing? Why do you?
No, I'm not saying it can't. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying it has to be the same for everybody. So like he's saying how he just said it changes up and it shifts. If it does that for everybody, then that can be their version of heaven. But that's worrisome if it's not the real version of a person that can engage. Like, okay, so your heaven needs to be just for you.
Okay.
And it can shift and do whatever. But then the real version of me can come visit the real version of you at your heaven.
How you ain't got my number?
How you gonna do that?
You
I mean,
ain't
I would assume we homies. Y'all might
got
have
my
told
heaven
me.
number? You ain't
I
got my
don't need your
heaven.
number. I got the address. I said
think
come visit. I ain't
think
say
we
call.
gravitate to each other.
That's why I ain't
believe
even
that.
call you.
I believe we
celebrity and
I believe we gravitate
I'm not
toward each
listening
other.
to him. Check this out. I
Don't
got a
think you're
question
supposed
though.
to.
I got
You know
this
what I mean?
question. I got a question. Is there heaven for a gangster? Gangster.
Same as heaven for a pastor.
What?
Pastor.
I don't want to say that. It's not a
I
song.
said, would it be the same as heaven for a pastor?
What kind of pastor? Pastors dirty, bro.
Got
Gangster
some
pastor.
gangster
Yes,
pastors. You
All right,
got
so
them
let
out
me ask
there.
y'all. Reincarnation. Would you be alright with that? How would you feel if you woke up and you had to do this all over? Start over. Same date as you were born. Some memories. When you start, you got memories. Like that's what some
with
people
it.
believe.
You got
As a
memories of
baby,
your past life?
As a baby. But as you grow into this current consciousness, you forget
Never
the
heard
other.
that.
That's what people believe. Some people believe that.
Wait,
I've never
so
heard
you're
of
saying as a baby you
You come
remember
in,
your
that's
past
why
life
you're crying all the damn time.
because you remember in your past life
Because
it
you remember your
sucked,
past life. Whether
And
it's
then
sucked or
now-
not, it's gone.
and then now
It's gone.
You're like, ah,
What?
was Martin Luther King.
who the fuck came up with that?
I don't know. Go ask the reincarnators.
It sound like a show. This
Babies
motherfucker will
cry
watch.
because they're losing their previous life.
Yeah. Some people would say. Personally,
So-
look, I know I don't know nothing.
What if babies are
Oh, so-
always happy?
oh,
Do
so
they
they-
love their new life?
So they die, and the instant they die, they're reborn, and they're like, "Fuck, I'm a baby again!" Yeah.
And they can't do anything. They remember walking and running and shit, but they can't no more. They remember their old fam.
Baby just hungry.
That would suck, right? That would fucking suck.
Or his diaper would be.
So would you rather this? All right, let's do this then. Let's play Pick Your Poison.
Y'all wildin'.
Who got a drink? Y'all got a drink? Everybody got a drink? Y'all got a drink out there?
I need to finish my beer so I can get a
No, wait.
It
You
is
use
a
your
drink?
beer as a drink?
This
Silly.
No, I want to drink.
It's alcohol in it.
It's alcohol, clearly.
Right.
I got to drink twice.
So we're going to do Pick Your Poison. We're going to switch it up between the two of them this time. So usually Pick Your Poison is we'll ask Big C a question. He'll answer it. If you agree with his answer, then you're safe. If you disagree, you got a drink because he knows everything. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take turns between the two of them.
He
So
knows
I'm gonna
everything,
ask, there you go. I'm going to ask the Wolfman a question first. And he's going to give us his which he would rather. If you agree with that, then you'll be safe. But if you disagree with the Wolfman, then you're going to have to drink.
I'm gonna be safe.
Because the Wolfman knows everything as well. All right?
I'm gonna be safe.
Everything in life.
I'm going to give y'all a second to get your drink because this is TikTok Live, so you can't pause it.
Definitely should have had their drink
The
already.
Wolfman's definitely going to need a drink because he's sitting here drinking his drink as he drinks.
Drinking his
Wait,
drink.
I missed
as
one.
he
I had one
drinks.
extra drink in there, didn't I?
Can we smoke some?
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
We're going to go in.
That'd be nice.
Wolfman, would you rather a do-over or you got to start from the day you died as a baby?
What?
Which one? You start again or you start from the day you died as a baby?
We're still with no memories.
You're a baby. You don't have no memories. We're real world.
Okay. So, yeah, I'd move on to the future.
Move on to the future.
Yeah, let's keep it popping.
If you would want a complete do-over, you need to get drunk because that's not a good decision, says Wolfman. And Wolfman knows everything.
Everything.
What did you say? Did you say do-over or did you say move forward?
I'll move forward.
Move forward. What you got back there, sis? Do-over or move forward? Move forward. Max?
Forward.
Big C?
What's the question?
All right. So again, if you stuck in the past like Big C, you need to take a drink, all right?
Oh, well.
Now, we're going to switch over. Big C, would you rather the next life or the afterlife be nothing or be just like this life?
So the afterlife, like the after party, son? Is that what you're talking about?
An after party still, you still got to work and everything,
What?
right? It's just like this one. Or would you rather nothingness?
Nothing like blank, just
Blank.
Oh,
Bleak from existence. No more concerns at all.
No bills.
No nada.
Look, he worried about the bills.
Well, yeah,
Not like,
that's a man that pays bills, man. That's the only.
What you mean?
That's my main reason I'm ready to
Everybody
die.
pay bills
So I ain't got
now.
to pay no more bills.
Wow.
Goddamn.
wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. What
Yes,
about
sir.
ready to make more money? Like, what about that? Like,
That's a lot harder.
I'm just saying.
Wait a
But
second.
Can you improve your circumstances?
yeah.
Or are you stuck in
exactly.
this current version
We
of
said
yourself?
just like this life. We said just like this one. You can
Okay.
improve or
Well,
you
I-
can fuck it up worse.
I have great friends, so I would go ahead and press the repeat button.
Ah, push the repeat button. Do it
Push the
again
repeat
or
button.
reality again.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. I
They
can't-
said somebody get Wolfman a drink.
Who?
And they said heaven is the Garden of Eden. Wait, can we talk about the Garden of Eden since we're on this topic right now? Because ACB, we got to have a real talk. Hey, somebody get the Wolfman a drink before we play this last piece
Give
of
me a
Pick Your
drink,
Poison.
The Garden of Heaven.
Yo, let's talk about
I know
this.
you're busy over there in the factory.
I'm not
Never
religious.
mind, never mind. Max got me.
Drink
Now
is
look,
gonna
bro.
be strong.
I'm not religious.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah,
I've
that's how I
always
like it.
considered this about the story about the garden, right?
Yeah.
So you create man, you create a fine ass woman, you put them right next to each other, and in the one tree you don't want them to eat from, you put in the same garden with them. You could have put it anywhere. You could have put it on a meteor. You could have made another world where that tree could have hung out. You put it in the same garden. And all of the other circumstances. Did we not find that a little suspicious? That's not a setup?
It's a test of loyalty.
But you know everything. Why do you have to test? You already knew I was going to fail.
Well, there you go.
Free
He's
will.
had to prove,
Seems like a setup
He had
to
to
me.
prove it to himself that he knew everything. He was
He
like,
used us to prove to himself that he already knew that we wasn't going to do it.
he was like,
Am I
Not gonna bear,
slipping?
but
He
it's
was
good.
wondering if he was
like,
slipping.
do I really know the future? Let's see.
And we are a test. Maybe. That's one possibility. We don't know for real. We're just throwing out things
We're
here.
just throwing out brainstorming.
I just never understood that, man. I never understood why that one tree that we couldn't eat from wasn't over on the other side of the world. Like if the Garden of Eden was, let's say, in Afghanistan or whatever, then it seemed like the tree should be in like South America.
Ooh, can I answer that?
Oh, go for it. I got an answer too.
Because it's a story. Stories can say and mean anything. It's literally a story.
But there's a message in it usually, in the stories that are in the Bible.
I got a version.
And what's your message there?
Some stories have messages, some stories don't.
You're saying stories in the Bible don't have messages?
I mean,
because we're talking specifically about a Bible story.
But look how many interpretations can be gotten off of that one particular story.
So it can have multiple messages, is what you're telling me.
Interpretations.
Right. Oh, wait. Are you saying there's a ooh? Go ahead. Take it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So you're saying it's just all about different interpretations. There is no message in there?
I mean, messages can be interpreted however you would like.
So there are messages.
Interpretations.
So he's talking in circles, and that's not good for viewership right there. So the next round of Pick Your Poison would go to Trev, but Trev still doesn't have any poison.
It's right here.
It doesn't matter because he won't have to drink, huh?
He won't have to drink.
Yep.
Hey, we getting Wolfman to drink real quick. It's coming right up. Right now, we've been doing some pretty heavy talk about this stuff, right?
We have. No one was prepared for this.
No one was prepared. But we've also got some laughs out of it, and that's the point here. Is that
I'm hilarious.
I don't think they were laughing at you or with you.
Doesn't matter. I'm hilarious.
Hey, y'all go ahead and tell Big C how funny he is. On a scale from 1 to 5, when we know 10 is really the best.
No need. I'm hilarious.
Are we still doing In Your Heaven?
Nope. That's real life.
Alright, so Trev, here goes your Pick Your Poison. And if you're out there and you're watching and you got your drink, whatever he says, if you agree, you're safe. If you disagree, you gotta take your drink. And we're gonna drink either way. So, here we go. You ready? Pick your poison. Is it live forever or keep it how it is right now?
What? You got a hard ass question, bro.
Well, is this for everybody or is this just for me? Is this for everybody or just for me?
So is it live forever?
Like me live forever or everybody live forever?
There is no explanations coming.
Because
is it live forever?
You're Benjamin Button.
Or is it...
What I'm saying is if everybody living forever, we're going to run out of fucking space.
I mean, we could argue about, if everybody started living forever, then nobody else would be born.
Then
we wouldn't run out of space.
Run it.
So what's your answer? Live forever or keep it how it is?
Are we getting older?
There are no explanations coming. Your question, sir. I don't know why this game is so difficult.
I don't want to
It
keep
seems like this game is
because
so
your questions
simplistic.
are weird.
Live forever or keep it how it is now.
Your questions are weird.
You know what I mean?
Live forever or keep it how it is. The people want to drink.
I need more detail.
The people want to drink. They want to know which way you're going. Just pick an answer.
All right, without more specifics, if we're going to keep getting older and shit, then I don't want to live forever. But if I can keep it pushing without aging,
you can't answer both.
Then yeah.
You can't say both. You got to pick live forever or keep it how it is. Pick your poison.
Keep it how it is.
There we go. Keep it how it is. If you would like to live forever, you need to take a drink. Thank God we got through that one if you do believe in God. Because that was pretty tough there. You guys both ran away with both of those pick your poisons.
Well, I don't think it was the answerer. I think it was the questioner.
I agree.
And we'll leave it at that.
It was very vague. I think you need to add more details.
It was a loaded question.
To your preparation.
I would have preferred a loaded question. This question was a blank.
It was a blank. A dud round.
A dud round.
Pretty sure it
Failure
was not
to fire.
as difficult as you guys made it.
FTF.
You guys are over underthinking some shit.
Go
That's
ahead.
the problem.
What's the next question?
The next question is, didn't I just say thank God we got through pick your poison?
I don't remember that because
that was the question.
That was
I think we were
definitely
talking
incomplete.
shit about him when he said it, and we just missed it.
If y'all were talking shit about me, nobody was listening. That's how y'all saw that. 10 viewers just dropped.
And one question.
2 viewers just dropped.
That's because there's no
Did
more
I say
questions.
10 or 2?
And they know it's over.
No, this is the question.
They had to go to bed.
So what if heaven had jobs? And then like,
Fuck, I'm going to heaven.
you know what I'm saying? And then it's like we all heard of guardian angels, right? We all heard of guardian angels. What if that's like their
somebody gotta
military?
keep heaven running.
What if that's like their military?
Again? God damn.
Job. And then not even that. So you got assigned guardian angel duty, but you don't get to choose who you guard. So they just give you like some asshole that you got to be a guardian angel of.
I fuck with him.
Then you don't get to, but if you fail at your job,
I'm not gonna fail.
you get kicked out of heaven.
I'm not gonna fail.
Come on, man.
If I'm his guardian, I'm gonna guard his ass.
That's how you pay your rent, is by doing your job.
Hey,
Nigga talking about the
if I
club.
gotta guard him, I'm gonna guard him. But I'm gonna
Watch
fuck
him
with him.
Donald Trump.
I'm gonna fuck with him along the way.
How? What would you do? What kind of stuff?
Donald Trump.
Nigga, I trip his ass and make his car shut off. Nigga, I do all kind of shit to fuck with him. The water cut off in the middle of the
Dude,
shower.
could you
nigga.
imagine how much, like, life sucks right now? Could you imagine how much
Time out.
life would
Time
suck
out.
if your guardian...
Time out.
Wait, no, hear me
He be
out.
walking through the
Could
mall
you
and all of a
imagine how
sudden
much
all the
life would
clothes just
suck
disappear.
if your guardian angel
Was
was
an asshole.
fucking with you? Like, life already sucks.
that's what I'm-
if
that's
your
what I'm
guardian
trying to bring up.
angel
You
was
said
an
You
asshole,
said he was an asshole.
he is.
Okay, so that's
And
why
that ain't got nothing to do
you
with
are.
you.
There you go.
You just lost your fucking wings being an asshole to an asshole.
Man,
you let that
maybe I'm
asshole
teaching
kick
him a
you out of
lesson.
heaven.
Send me to hell.
Maybe I'm teaching him a lesson.
He said, send me to hell.
And you know what? I would only do it when he was being an asshole.
What?
There you go. Maybe he would change his
Two wrongs
asshole-ish
do not
ways.
make a right,
No,
sir.
that's correction.
Obviously,
Corrective measures.
never saw the movie with fucking, what's the dude's name? The Christmas movie with fucking Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah,
It's
nobody
a
saw
Wonderful
it.
Life. You never saw that movie, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
you're a horrible angel.
You are a horrible angel,
You
Trevor.
got Elvis Presley.
All I know is if you pass
Gotta
before
watch
me,
over
don't
your
guard
head,
me,
man.
bro. Don't guard me, because I'm a little bit of
You're
a dick.
horrible angel.
Excuse my English. FCC.
So that's why
Nah,
people
I
get in
mean,
accidents and
we're-
shit. The angels will be like,
Your angel just be like,
Right.
ah,
Nah, we're all asshole-ish, but I'm talking about real
I
assholes.
ain't asshole-ish. nigga.
Real assholes to everybody. You know what I mean? Them type people.
I mean, I
So,
would have ladies that would tell you that's me.
so Nas sent in a question.
All right.
The rapper Nas sent in a question, and it said,
Well, Nas online? Word?
yep, it said,
Escobar.
if heaven was a mile away, would you walk out that door and leave this world behind?
Who's heaven?
Your heaven.
I'm out. My
If
heaven's
heaven
lost.
was a mile away, would you walk out the door and leave this world behind?
Wouldn't even walk.
I ain't going earlier than it's my time. I will be called one day, but I ain't gonna
So
rest.
we got one no, we got one
Yeah,
yes.
Can I peek and see what that heaven look like?
It's your heaven. It's whatever you want it to be.
He going to hell.
It's your, let me open up the
It's
curtain.
your version of
Oh
heaven.
yeah, it look pretty good.
Whatever you want heaven to be.
It's
that's
your
what
heaven.
it is.
Would you leave right now?
All
If
his
heaven
women
was
in
a
heaven
mile
got
away,
bow
would you
ties.
leave right now?
Are
Huh?
you saying off yourself?
I probably would do it if I can say it was enjoyable.
You ain't offing yourself. You just walking into heaven.
Do they have
Just
a
walking
water?
into heaven.
Walking into heaven. Heaven's
See-
a mile away.
See, you don't ask him no questions.
Look, ACB
What
said
you
that
think?
that
We
sound.
got a fire.
ACB said that sound like a song. Huh?
ACB, it is a song.
It is a song. That's the kicker.
Bam.
Hey Max, would you if heaven was a mile away, would you just walk out that door and leave this world behind?
I mean, who said it though? Who the fuck said
Heaven was a mile
heaven
away?
was a mile away? Right
Ah,
now,
he's worried about who told him it's heaven.
False prophet.
So the only
False
real
prophet.
answer to that is God.
Then here we go.
I mean, who else could tell you heaven was a mile away? Anybody else says it, what the fuck do you know? If God tell you, you kind of got to believe him. Unless the next question is, how do I know you God?
Right.
But I'd assume if God talked to you, you know it's God.
And how do you know which direction to walk?
I want to peek first.
God told you.
I'm gonna peek first.
So you want to peek.
God ain't gonna let you peek, player.
You can't peek in heaven? You can't peek into heaven? You
no
can't look
peeking in
in and
heaven.
see who in this
No,
bitch?
There's no sneak peek.
Be like, ah!
There's no sneak
Is
peek.
it jumping in there or is it
God,
quiet in there?
heaven ain't a peep show, player.
I want to peek first.
I got $5 for 5 minutes of heaven viewing.
ain't no trial.
Ain't no peeking into heaven. You got to either go or no.
They're like going to a club. Before I pay to get in here,
Never.
let me see what it look like.
What club do you know in ATL that you can view before
Let me
paying?
see what it look like before I get in here.
Nigga, please. That's why clubs ain't got windows, nigga.
Right.
You can't just look in the
Heaven
door.
ain't got windows,
Why they tried
nigga.
to come into our outside the door?
You walk into a club, hey player, I mean, I know I done stood in line for an hour. I just want to see if it's jumping in that motherfucker before I give you my $20. Come on, man.
Just see first.
I tell you what,
Look, just put the club in my hands.
it'll cost you 20 to look.
So look,
Shit,
check this
exactly.
out. I know somebody who was like, if they went to heaven and it's like a line, right? If it's a line, then you probably can skip it, right? You can do something special to get past the line.
In your heaven,
You haven't made it into heaven yet.
You can't, but if you in the line to heaven, you've been.
ain't no line to your heaven,
You'll
bro.
probably
You
get
wildin'.
kicked out of line
What kind of
for
heaven you
skipping
talking about?
the line into heaven.
I'm
Y'all
saying
wildin'.
you can't pay the extra fee and get
Y'all
past the
wildin'.
line like the
Still
club.
pay $20.
Ain't nothing I can do to get past the line.
You wanna-
What if I was real famous?
You trying to
I got
bribe
a
in heaven?
question.
I mean, what if I was real famous?
I got a question.
Nobody cares.
How is there
Did
a
Bill
line in your
Gates-
heaven?
No.
You're not famous in heaven.
Does Steve Jobs have to wait
You're
right
not-
next to Martha Himbo?
He's not famous in heaven.
This
There's no famous in heaven?
No.
this is crazy, bro.
Everybody's equal.
But in my heaven, I'm famous.
And then he died.
Well, there you go. But
In my heaven, I'm famous.
that's after you get into heaven. This is not the line.
Whoa,
to
whoa,
heaven.
time
You
out,
haven't made
time
it.
out.
You're in
He
the
just-
line.
He just said it though. So it's a line to get into your heaven. Your heaven's like Six Flags.
Right.
And I can get by it. In my heaven, I would be able to skip the line.
That's weird.
So why do you have a line?
Thank
Get your
So I
heaven.
can make y'all wait.
Make who wait?
Y'all.
It's your
I'm
heaven.
not getting you.
Right? In my heaven, y'all have to be there.
Fuck you.
Oh!
We supposed to be boys.
Wait!
You ain't gonna
This
let us
is
in the
my-
fucking line?
We didn't even talk about this. We didn't even talk about this. In my heaven, the real y'all have to be there.
Hey man, show
The
up.
real y'all have to be there in my heaven. How would that play out?
It can't.
And you gonna make us wait a
the
line?
real version of what you think we are will be there in your heaven.
Only his imagination.
So there's limits to my
Our
heaven.
real version is in our heaven.
So you're saying there's limits
Right.
to my heaven?
You can't take a nigga.
Why not? That's
What you
my heaven.
mean?
My heaven is having the real fuck. Oh,
Man, it don't.
I was about to say
It goes
that.
all back to multiverse, huh? Your only version of that.
That's what they were saying, but I'm saying no. Single
Is
verse.
this nigga drinking a beer?
Single verse. Single verse. So y'all can't. What are y'all looking at, man?
Nigga beer in the cup.
Are you sweating his?
Trying
Never
to
mind.
recreate the bar experience.
Would you end
Alright,
death
wait,
if you
bro.
could?
What's that?
Would you end death if you could, or change it?
Man.
Change it? Sure.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of change?
I wish you could be prepared.
Less
for
painful.
That.
In some instances,
Yeah.
have your life in order. Like,
Or like you get a notification, you've died, you got 2 days to fix everything.
there you go. I'll take
You
that.
just died, you got 2 days left to put your affairs in order.
Or you'll die in 2 days. How about that? How you gonna get your affairs in order if you
Ooh.
already dead, my nigga?
No, you got your stamp that you're dead, you haven't actually died. Your stamp says you're dead. We're gonna give you 2 more living days.
So I don't even-
I mean, we're talking about bullshit. Why are y'all gonna limit how the bullshit is bullshit?
Catwoman.
It's already a bullshit. He just said he wanted to change how you die, but now this change is too much.
All right.
I don't understand that. Why are y'all
Yeah,
limited?
give me the 2-day push notification on my phone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2-day push notification
Yeah.
on your
There
phone.
you go. Give me that.
Now all of a sudden that's a problem.
2 days. I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
2 days.
Would
2
you
days
really?
advance
What's the
notice.
question
with
again?
that.
So that really changes the
I'm
question.
relaying
though.
information to the people that need to get it, and I'm out.
That really
I
cha-
might
that-
not even need them 2 days.
Right. A day maybe, and then the last day I would
Yeah.
kick it,
Well,
kick
actually,
the bobo.
I try to see as many people as I could.
I would not go running on my last 2 days.
No, I'm not saying go running. I'm talking about them coming to see me.
If you know your days before you're gonna go, why the fuck you gonna go?
It's your 2 days.
Oh,
you
yeah,
on your
yeah.
last 2 days.
I will say, don't say questions out loud so
You
this
fucking
nigga can hear, man.
goddamn avoid that shit.
It don't make no sense.
Never mind.
If you know you gotta go,
I was about to ask him to say again, but I stopped myself.
why you gonna go?
Right? Why you gonna go?
What?
You know your last couple of days.
So
Right.
you just feel like it's a cable bill and they
You
gonna
just
say
gonna
it's gonna
stop?
shut off and you can just pay it. You can pay your life back.
He'd be like, man,
Would you
Oh,
really
man.
want to?
what you gonna push the notification? Be like decline. and shit?
Decline. Decline.
Would you really want to know though?
Decline
Would
call.
you really want to know
I know not
the
to go to
day and
his
time
face.
you gonna die? Would you really
Like
want to
right
know
now?
that?
Like right now, you talking about 2 days in advance?
Like way ahead of time. Like right now, if somebody told you the date and time.
Like it was gonna be like 50 years from now or some shit?
I don't know. You only,
No, I'm
the only
saying,
they know. I don't know when
If
you
it was
die.
gonna be like in a couple days,
It might
yeah.
be tomorrow. It might be 10 years from now. It might
If
be
it was gonna
50
be tomorrow,
years.
yeah.
You do want to know, but only if it's tomorrow.
Nah, if it was gonna be, at, somewhere in the range of my expected lifespan, you know what I'm saying?
You want to know?
I don't know.
You don't want to know? Why not?
Finally, he agreed with me.
Why don't you want to
The
know?
world is crazy.
Time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, man.
You
Like
don't.
you said, get my affairs in order.
I
Get
think
some
if you
information-
told me the time and
relay
date,
some
I would do
information to
everything in
people.
my power to try and change it.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
most
saying.
people
That's
would.
what I'm saying originally.
And it would probably become an obsession. You spend all the rest of your time
I
trying to
know
make
not
sure
to go
that
to
ain't
his
the
face
date.
right
Because you gotta
Right.
look at it like this.
You ain't gonna stop it. You ain't gonna be able to stop it.
Like the
But you would try. Humans don't get.
I feel
ain't no,
like when
I
you get
can't.
called like that, the universe needs you, bro. For whatever reason, the
Unless
universe
it's a
needs
body malfunctioning, you can't do anything about it. But if you can prevent it from somebody else
See, he
actually
overtalked
doing something to you,
my deep ass
then
shit.
you prevent this shit.
Hold on, I need to touch into what Big C just said.
Exactly. Don't
'Cause this is
overtalk
big
my
here.
shit.
Big C just said he thinks when you die, it's because the universe needs you.
The universe needs you,
Yeah.
dude.
That sounds like it's back to when you die, you gotta still work.
Nah.
What do you mean the universe needs me?
It
Needs
could
me
be
how?
okay. Boom. Check it. It's almost like a seed. You feel me? Like the universe needs that seed to continue on the path that it is. Those spirits and those souls go to cultivate the universe that we're in and the world that we're in with thoughts. It could be, think about it like this. It could be a seed from a person that was planted that's going to cause someone to possibly cure cancer or cure AIDS or something like that one day. So you got to look at it like that. If it's that time for that person to go, it's a reason behind that. And I feel like they're needed by the universe for some reason. I don't know what it is.
You cure AIDS
You
by
about to say
40
something
years
stupid.
old, you ain't cured.
See what I'm saying? I knew you were going to say something stupid. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been drinking today, bro?
See what I'm
I'm
saying?
good.
See what I'm saying? I knew
Was
it
you
was
drunk
coming.
when you got here?
I knew it was coming. I just knew it was coming.
So look, we done asked a lot. It's been a lot. I want to do one more round of pick your poison if y'all don't mind.
Let's go.
It's gonna be short.
Don't.
That nigga said,
Who? Okay.
if you ain't cured cancer by the age of
AIDS.
40,
It was AIDS.
No, it's cancer.
if you ain't cured
You ain't
cancer
cured by then,
by the
yeah.
age of 40, you ain't
Done.
gonna cure
Yeah.
cancer.
Done. Let's go. Let's go.
All right,
I'm
go
with
ahead. I just wanted to say that again. Go ahead. What you,
Y'all got y'all drinks? Do y'all
Pick
have
your
y'all
poison.
drinks out there? We're about to play a round of.
P.
We're about to play a round of.
Pick
your poison.
Drink.
So look, y'all know how the game goes because we just played it. I'm gonna ask them a question. If you agree with their answer, you're safe. If you disagree with their answer, drink a little more until whatever the hell they said makes sense. That's what we're gonna do, all right?
That's
So
what
the
we
first
do with
question
you.
this time goes to Big C. Hey, Big C,
Yo.
pick your poison. No party type of heaven or best club in the worst area type of hell?
Oh, no party type of heaven. I ain't a party type dude like that no way.
No party type of heaven. Now, when I say no party, okay, that's your answer. If you said the other answer, you got to drink until you agree with him. But let me clarify because we're going to now drop this on Trev. Same question. But when I say no party type of heaven, I mean a heaven where it's staunch rules of Christianity.
Why are you putting rules of heaven, B? You
Because
changed
heaven
it.
came from Christianity.
man.
And when we said at the
Who's
beginning,
heaven?
Christianity says there is a heaven. It's a defined thing.
So it
You-
goes from our version of heaven into strict Christianity
No.
ruled heaven.
The question,
Just
listen,
do it. Just
for
do
those
it
of
out.
y'all who are slow,
Do it all
what we
the way.
did here today
That's-
was
that
an
would be me.
exercise. We
I'm
talked
slow. I
about
don't know
originally
what
how
you're talking
heaven is a Christian
All right, let's go.
concept.
I'm with it.
And then we broke away from that for the slow people
Yeah,
to
heaven
talk
for
about
a
how their
gangster.
heaven would be. And
Gangster.
now we're back to talking about the staunch Christian version of heaven. For those who can't keep up. All right. So now, in this staunch version of heaven, the way the Christians see
You be
heaven,
heaven switching, bro.
would you rather a no party type of heaven or the best club in the worst area type of hell?
I don't care how you present it. I ain't gonna be with burning in hell.
There you go.
Fair enough. I don't remember. Fair enough. Can we talk about that? Because we haven't talked about hell. Wait, let's finish this. Last
Brother.
round to pick your poison.
Oh shit! I was finna go into what hell is.
Last round to pick your poison for both of y'all. I want y'all to answer at the same time, and if y'all don't say the same answer, y'all both got to drink.
Okay.
And it's the same for y'all, all right?
Okay.
On three after I say it. No,
No,
wait.
we're gonna say it
Say the
before.
question on three, and then y'all answer.
You
How
gonna
we
say
do
the
this?
question and then we
Oh
gonna
my
count. Just say the
gosh,
fucking question.
So what the fuck is
It's
on
us-
three?
It's us answering.
Come on,
say your
man.
question.
We weren't even talking
You do
to
your part,
you,
we'll
B.
do our fucking
We
part.
weren't even talking to you.
Answer
B.
the question.
The question is, would you bring somebody back?
Yeah.
From
See? Now what happened to your fucking on three? Just say your question. Just do your part. We gonna do our part. What happened to that shit?
are we talking about bringing them back from being dead?
No, bring him back from Texas.
This
Or
nigga.
bring,
Yeah, what the hell we been talking about all day?
I mean, shit, bring them back from hell into your heaven, nigga. What? Shit.
Ooh, non-specific.
What are we talking about?
Bring them back from
Generic
hell. How
ass,
do we
vague
know
ass
who's in
nigga.
hell? How do we know who's in hell?
Because they ain't up there with you in heaven.
Are you in heaven?
This got weird.
This did get very weird.
It did.
Would you bring somebody back from the dead, Trevor?
Yeah, for sure.
You would?
Wouldn't everybody?
I wouldn't.
What? Word.
I would.
Okay.
So you drank.
But you just said the
Drink.
universe needs them. Now
Drink.
you're bringing them back?
You just gave me.
Drink.
Bro, you didn't say
That was a
I
separate
have choice.
question.
It was a separate question.
Separate question.
I can't answer.
You just said that
Yeah,
wasn't
what's
a
the-
question.
this-
You specifically
Look, now
volunteered
my answers
information.
have to be episodic. They have
I mean,
to
I
go
just
in
want to know
episode
where's
order.
the dis-
I mean,
where is
what
the
do you
dis-
mean?
Where is
Our
the
version of
disconnect?
heaven wasn't
just-
episodic. You know what I'm saying?
A minute
So it
ago,
wasn't-
you just said you believe when people die,
Yep.
it's because the universe needs them.
Yep. But now
And
you're
now
saying,
I ask you
if
if
I
you
could
had
be
the power to
selfish,
bring somebody
I
back,
most certainly
you?
would. Hell
And
yeah,
you
in a
said
fucking
yes.
minute.
And so I'm asking, but didn't the
Just like
universe
everybody
need-
said, you've been here for 40 years.
Now
You
I'm
ain't cured
asking,
cancer yet.
but
Fuck it.
didn't the universe need them? Are you saying
Hey,
fuck
man,
what the universe
not,
needs?
Not more than I need them enough to bring back.
So
I'm
fuck
being
what the
selfish.
universe needs, it's more about you.
If I could bring a person back, I'm being selfish. I would do so. Before you asked that question, I didn't know I had the power. I wasn't snapped. I got the power, but now I do. They
Bring them
coming
back.
back.
Bring them back.
You know what
I
I'm
wouldn't,
saying?
man. Now I got people I love, I got people I miss. I wouldn't bring them back. First off, because I'm afraid of zombies.
But drink. We see now you. Damn, now this nigga digging them up
He talking
from the
about
grave.
Pet cemetery
Come
shit,
on,
man.
man.
Come on, man.
Golly, bro. Drink.
Wasn't that what we was?
Drink.
No,
wasn't-
we're not talking about
Definitely
movies, bro.
drink.
Yes, drink. Finish it
Finish it.
and make another.
Bring her
Drink half of
down. Thank you. Cause that was
But that
crazy.
shit-
I'm terrified of zombies, yo. One of my favorite songs says, "No grave can
Yeah, he
hold me
watches The
down.
Walking Dead.
When I'm dead, I'll crawl back to her." And it sounds cute, but I'm like, can
But
you
that's a
think about
zombie.
that? A motherfucker,
That's
that's,
a
a zombie.
That's a
You
zombie.
get out the grave, you
100%.
crawl out the grave, and then think about this. He didn't just crawl out the grave. He crawled back to her. So if the grave is like 50 miles away, then he crawled 50 miles as a dead guy back to this girl, like, take me back, baby.
It was just-
And I'm like, girl, would
the
you
grave-
really take that dude back if you
the
love
grave
him?
was next door in the family cemetery.
What'd you say?
The grave was next door in the family cemetery.
If it was next door, then his nails won't be all messed up. But still,
His nails would
he's still a
be-
zombie.
His nails would still be messed up.
definitely needs
I mean, we
to
didn't
end
say
the
how
show.
long he was dead.
It don't matter.
They just put him in the ground.
On the American man, the zombies want to eat people. Maybe
See?
they don't want to eat people.
See,
Hey, who
now,
wins?
now he knows about
Who
American
wins, zombies or
zombies.
vampires?
Is he crawling back to her to eat her?
Who wins, zombies or vampires?
No one wins until we end this show.
Why would you be a hater? We got. Why are you a hater?
Marcus said
We
heaven
got
is
people
just a
moving,
new
we got shit going
world.
on.
This world is the Matrix. That's what I'm talking
That-
about. Marcus, I can't wait to read your science fiction book, sir. It's awesome.
Yo, Marcus, that's actually pretty close to what I believe. So let me ask y'all this then. We talked about all of the options that were out there, right? Or we talked about some. And y'all didn't get my opinion, so I'm going to give it right now. I don't really know what's happening out there. I don't know what comes next. But I do believe that all possibilities are on the table. So one of the things I thought about is this. So here you go, you die.
Oh, Marcus said it's in the Bible.
So here you go, and when
It's in
you
the
die,
Bible.
The Bible.
at the moment of your death, somewhere else in existence,
Give,
you back out and you're like,
give us the
that
verse,
was
Marcus.
fucking
Give us
awesome.
the verse,
Hey,
Marcus.
are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
How are we cross-talking if you're talking over my crosstalk?
Crosstalk.
Listen,
There you go.
real quick.
Definition of crosstalk.
So, you die, and at the moment of your death, you back up out of a machine or something, and you're like, that was fucking awesome, man. I got more. Can I play again?
Weird. So Marcus, do you go to church every Sunday, bro?
And can we get that book and verse, please, and chapter? Thank you, sir.
Now it's real dead air while you're hating.
No, we're not
Why are we
waiting on
hating?
him. We're continuing.
We're not hating. We're waiting.
Y'all are waiting, but this is a radio show,
You're
and
hating.
we're live and
Let's
stuff.
go.
We're gonna sit here and just
No,
wait.
we're
We
not
wanna just
waiting.
Bro,
Keep
you
it
don't-
pushing.
you don't
We're
have
not
any-
We can wait if
We're
y'all
not
wanna
waiting.
talk
about
We're
it.
not waiting for his
You don't have
response.
anything
Marcus
else.
definitely says
We put it out
heaven
there.
is just a new world, is what
You
he's
don't have
thinking.
anything else
Do
crazy.
y'all
to
agree with
say?
him?
No.
He said it's in the Bible, so we just asked him to put it out.
He
out there.
literally said this world is
I'm
the
saying,
Matrix.
but once
Yeah.
he shows you that it's in the Bible, let's just say he can show you.
I can't
If
wait
he
to
says
see
the
Matrix in
Bible
the
verse,
Bible.
are we now about to go open the Bible and
No,
read
no,
this?
no.
It's just for reference. It's out there.
Oh, later you're gonna go check.
We,
It's
no,
just
no.
for
I
anybody
trust
who wants to
Marcus.
check it.
I trust Marcus.
I didn't say for me. There's people watching.
I like the way this man thinks.
Come on, man.
Do you?
You being
It's
selfish.
the Bible.
You being
It's the
selfish.
Bible.
I'm trying to empower the
It's
people.
the Bible.
Come
See,
on,
I'm
man.
just saying. This
I'm
is
trying
one
to
of the
empower the
things,
people.
man, we've talked
Let's
about.
Keep it pushing.
is that
I didn't say
heaven,
stop and wait on it.
we agree, I don't know if we agree, but at the beginning of this show we said heaven is a device. It was devised, or its concept.
Marcus, Exodus 13:12. Sorry, he
All right, bet.
responded. My bad, bro.
Keep it pushing.
My bad, bro.
I'm gonna wait for him to finish reading.
Marcus responded.
Okay.
Hey,
great.
it's been a good day, man. We've had a
Thank you,
good
Marcus.
bit of information here. We did a good bit of talking. This has been Croxxtalk. We've been on here about a good hour for y'all. Gave y'all everything we've had. All I know is none of us know what's coming next. Whatever it is, you should probably try to enjoy your time you're here, is what I think. You should probably get the most out of this life, because you may end up having to get a job in the next one.
YOLO Polo,
I don't know.
Don't
So
worry.
I'm D Times,
Big Sizzle.
Wolfman.
and if you're not moving forward, what the hell are you doing?
I ain't working in this afterlife. Fuck that.
I ain't working in the afterlife. I am definitely gonna quit.
Fuck over down.
If I could be a sportscaster, I would work in the next
I ain't working
afterlife.
in this afterlife.
Praise God, bro. It's rah, 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 rah. Shit, talking nah, 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 nah. Get hotter, 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 hotter. Right, nah, nah, nah.
This is a full metal jacket. It's gonna be some toe tagging. I'm a pimp on this. It's the 7.
ESPN.
I'm not